Hey everybody, Curtis Blaze from thesacknews.com with your December 27, 2010 Sac City Council update. The meeting was called to order at 6:30 p.m. by Mayor Barb Powell, and the consent agenda, consisting of the evening's agenda, the minutes of the December 13, 2010 City Council meeting, and the receipts and disbursements, were approved on motion from Bill Brenny and seconded by Jim Johnston. Jim Frederick and Gary Hansen abstained because they weren't at the December 13, 2010 City Council meeting. The next item on the agenda was the citizens' opportunity to address the council on items on the agenda. Yours truly had something to say, and I'll play the entire video of that for you at a later time. You won't have to wait too long on that one. Item 4A on the agenda was renewal of Jim Bullock and Mike Vobble seats on the Sac Community Center Board. On motion from Jim Frederick and seconded by Nick Frohart, they were reinstalled to those positions unanimously. Adam Ledford also pointed out to the board that there's a third seat open on the Sac Community Center Board that isn't being filled. You can call the city at 712-662-7593 to ask to be on that board if you'd like, and that there are also seats open on the Board of Adjustment and on the Planning and Zoning Board. Jim Johnston asked if it were okay for city employees to be on the Planning and Zoning Board, as one had shown interest in doing so. Adam Ledford told him that he would have to research the topic and get back to him. Item 4B on the agenda was a discussion of how to pay for the upcoming street improvement project. As you know, if you watched the committee board meeting last week on thesacknews.com, that board recommended to the City Council tonight that they allow Adam Ledford to send a request for proposal to engineers, including the information that we would be looking at paying for the street improvement project with a combination of special assessment and GO bonds. That motion was made by Nick Frederick and seconded by Bill Brenny, and it was approved unanimously. The next item on the agenda was the second reading of Ordinance 2010-220 entitled, and pardon me, I'm reading, an ordinance authorizing the vacation and sale of the east-west alley lying between Lot 1 and Lot 10 of Block 42, Platts Edition of the City of Sac City, Iowa. City Administrator Adam Ledford described this as the alley immediately west of the Rasmussen Building. According to City Administrator Adam Ledford, the party interested in acquiring it owns a hydroponic building adjacent to that alley. That was approved with a first from Jim Frederick and seconded by Nick Frohart. And then Jim Johnston made a motion to waive the third reading of the ordinance, which was seconded by Jim Frederick, which also was approved unanimously. The last item on the agenda was the City Council Committee and Department Head reports. Mayor Barb Powell reported that on January 3rd, the Sac Community Center will be having an Ironman contest, which will go for something like 60 days, in which you'll have time to do your 25 miles of running and 10 miles of swimming, etc., in order to attain Ironman. She also reported that there will be a family exercise night for the public. You'll have to sign up in advance to do that, and that there will be a Thursday night after-school program for kids. This is all being done in an effort to try and bring people into community centers so that they can raise their membership, which is down 6 memberships from this time last year. Also, during committee reports, Bill Brenny reported that the Sac City Library has launched an e-book program with more than 10,000 books available. With that, the Sac City Council adjourned, with a first from Nick Frohart and a second by Gary Hansen, unanimously. This has been your December 27th, 2010 Sac City Council update. This is Curtis Blaze reporting from thesacknews.com, and remember, If you're going to buy it from Amazon anyway, click on my banner first. You support the SAC News that way. Have a good night.